So the next node is the Hueshift, and if I bring this in, you will notice that it's actually a little bit different in the UI and in the controls to the regular built-in one. For simplicity, I just let out the gray point adjustment, overall saturation, the color access, and all this kind of things. So I rather kept it into HSV mode. So if I take the greenery and look at this image at the very end, so I can adjust this one accordingly. So I can of course shift the U as expected. Right now, just on the greenery, everything else is unaffected. I can just bring it in this direction, reduce the saturation, and darken it overall. So it's actually a different kind of color control in a different way compared to the separate node. So if I just really want to have it pretty dark and then just a little bit deset and shift a little bit more towards the yellow, then it looks suddenly not that Christmassy anymore. So, and of course I can do it overall. I can bring it in like this and then just counterbalance a little bit, but then of course it's getting a little bit out of hand. So, but let me check if this actually works. So, and then minus 25, and then so yeah, so the greenery is then fully restored. So it actually has the original color, but then of course since we're grading overall the trunk and all the balls, but you can see it's actually revertible in this case. So if I take the exact opposite values, but of course it's kind of useless if I do it like this, then I can just grade the balls and everything separately. Anyhow, I think nevertheless I think it's quite useful if I just do it on certain elements. And of course again here you got your mass, you got your deep input mass, so whatever you want, you can just do it globally or locally, depends on your needs. And then you have at least some sort of U-shifting algorithm without having to fiddle around too much in RGB values, and rather do it in HSV. And that's it for the U-shift.